Looking downfield, it's Beck. Finds his target. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it, and they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
It's a 1-yard gain, second and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Early in this conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a third down in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. It's a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Boy, the offense has to feel incredibly fortunate that they are able to retain possession. The ball's on the ground. It ends up going out of bounds to give them another play and another opportunity in a game right now that they're trailing. They're looking for at very least a field goal and still can hope for a touchdown.
First down and 10 now. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's a shotgun run call. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it on a crossing route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Punt over the middle, it's Randall. Broken tackle still going. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Off target with the throw, incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. On a run. Touchdown. Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They keep moving right down the field for a touchdown. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Pushing and drop back at the 8-yard line.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
So back to their own 9-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. A short completion of the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Randall. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The sure hands. It's Randall. Great footwork. A big opening now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. They'll go hurry-up here. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd down and goal. the air. It's Klubnik. Looking to the end zone. An Eagles score. Touchdown, Clemson. If they were backed up to start the drive, it's some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he got that one in the end zone. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Daniels. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? To the air, it's back. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds his man. It's Daniels. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this deep to begin the second half. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. He hands it to the back. Running with purpose. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll give it to the back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Short connection to the tight end here. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Third and short now for the offense from the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the drop play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Beck. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He lets it go. Got him out open, hits him right in stride. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's back. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Hurricanes. There was no catching him that time.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. He's got a first down and more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
To throw, it's Klubnik. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The sack on first down, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but they will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? That play moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Beck. He's hit as he throws it. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, the quarterback just misses his target here on 3rd down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on 4th down with a 3-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Makes a quick round. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson, and they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Miami offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Looking for a man. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Beck. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? They look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. That's reeled in. It's Pringle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Back to throw. It's Speck. He's running out of time here. Oh, he makes the catch! And he's down after the catch at the 12, a red zone opportunity.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Miami.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
And now the crucial try for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Klubnik. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. The tight end has got it. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength. And a
touchdown, Canes. They strike first in OT. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Oh, what an answer by this offense, putting up a touchdown in the very first play. Decision time. Do you tie it up with the extra point, or do you try to go for the win with a 2-pointer?
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. How about this? A 2-point conversion now with the ballgame on the line. Now the defense will spend a timeout. No room for mental errors on that side here in overtime. So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. It's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.